What's up, y'all? It's your boy Winston motherfucking Wolf. About to do a review of Three from Hell. This is the third movie in Rob Zombie's House of a Thousand Corpses trilogy. I really don't know if there's a name for the trilogy, but it's what it is. It's part three. For some reason, a lot of people don't know that this movie was even made or that it's even out. But anyways, the movie starts immediately where the end of The Devil's Rejects started. And of course, you think that they all died. No. They did not die. They just got shot the fuck up. The movie starts off with a documentary type style with narration, and it explains what happened, how they didn't die. They basically just, again, they got shot the fuck up. It took them like a year to recover. Captain Spaulding was in a coma for a year, so that kind of explains Sid Haig's, when you see him in there, his appearance, because obviously he just passed away, unfortunately. But he really was looking rough, so when you see him in the movie, that kind of, in real life that he was sick, but in the movie they explained he just got out of a coma. So he's in the movie very briefly, he gets out of the coma, he's sentenced to death row, he's put to death. Baby is in a maximum security women's prison. Of course, she's all crazy and shit. And Otis is in a different maximum security prison. And somehow, they don't explain this, but they have gained public support. They're like folk heroes. People are like, yeah, man, free him. It doesn't really make any sense. But anyways, so Captain Spaulding gets put to death. And Bill Moseley escapes. He gets out of prison because he's out in a chain gang doing work. And I believe it's his half-brother, his half-younger brother, the Midnight Werewolf is the guy's name. And he comes and saves him. And the documentary crew that's shooting the documentary about him, they capture the escape on film. And during the escape, he kills Danny Trejo. Now, please, y'all, Hollywood, stop putting fucking Danny Trejo. Nobody thinks this dude is fucking cool. Nobody thinks this dude is awesome. I understand for this story, because this relates later on his character in the story. But Jesus Christ, man, he's a fucking 8-year-old 4'10" man. Nobody is fucking scared of this dude. Nobody gives a shit. His acting fucking sucks. Stop putting fucking Danny Trejo and shit. Jesus Christ. Nobody is a fucking Danny Trejo fan. God damn. But anyways, thank God Bill Moseley shoots him in his fucking head right in the beginning of the movie to escape, so I don't have to see this fucking ugly motherfucker anymore. So he escapes. Basically finds the warden of Baby's prison. Gets in his house. Him and the Midnight Werewolf. They fucking capture the wives of the warden and the warden's friend. The warden and his friend show up to the house. They find the wives tied up by Otis, played by Bill Moseley again, and the Midnight Werewolf, his younger brother. They do the whole torture type of scene like how they did in The Devil's Rejects when they had those people in the hotel room. Just fucking with them, just being crazy and shit. So he tells the warden, he's like, yo, you're going to fucking break Baby out. You're going to bring her here because we're going to go on another fucking rampage throughout the fucking country. We're going to go on the road, fuck a bunch of people up, do a bunch of crazy shit. And the warden's like, how the fuck can I do that? I can't just fucking grab that chick and fucking walk out the front door. And he's like, you better fucking figure it out. So the fucking warden is like, all right, fucking, I'm going to get a fucking uniform. I'm going to have her come to my office. I'm going to fucking unshackle her, put the shit on. We're going to go out the front door. So fucking he does that. Gets Baby out of fucking prison. They don't even show how they just fucking brings her to the office. She fucking puts the shit on. Then it shows them pulling up to the house. They pull up to the house. They go fucking buck wild, kill everybody, fuck with everybody. And there's a nice little homage to the first Texas Chainsaw Massacre where one of the wives that they have captured in the house, she runs out. She's running all bloody and Baby's behind her with a knife. Kind of like that near the end scene of the first Texas Chainsaw Massacre where the girl's running and the brother's behind her with the straight razor hacking her back up and shit. So they escape. They're like, you know what? Let's fucking go to Mexico. They're like, all right, yeah, fuck it, let's go to Mexico. Well, they decide that later, but basically they leave, and then that's what their plan is. They go to Mexico. As Baby leaves, she takes a Indian headdress and a fucking bow and arrow with her that the warden had in the house. He just liked Indian shit. So they fucking leave. They end up going to Mexico, and they're fucking hiding out. And the hotel that they're at, the guy he knows, Danny Trejo was the father of a guy that runs like a Mexican cartel. So the hotel that they're at, the guy calls Danny Trejo's son. He's like, yo, those motherfuckers you've been looking for that killed your dad, they're here. Give me fucking 10,000 fucking American dollars. He's like, cool. So they're fucking hanging out in this little Mexico town. Dirt road, like a stereotypical fucking Mexican little out of the way town with fucking chickens and shit in the road and all that kind of shit. So the fucking cartel shows up with a bunch of fucking hitmen. They have a hit squad. They're all wearing fucking lucha masks and shit. So they just kind of have like a big fucking shootout and shit and a crazy scene. And then Otis and one of the dudes gets in a fucking machete fight. The three get loose. They fucking grab the cartel leader, the son of Danny Trejo. They fucking tie him up after they kill all of his men. They fucking set him on fire. They barbecue his ass. And the three from hell are free, and they walk away, and the credits roll up, and they set it up so there can be more movies now, because I think Rob Zombie knows that the Halloween movies were not up to snuff, and that's pretty much the only thing people are interested that he does is those characters. So he did the smart thing with this one. He kept them alive in the end so that we can have more adventures with Baby, Otis, and the Midnight Werewolf. And they do have, nice little scenes where they have, I believe it's just extra footage of Captain Spaulding where they talk about him, they reminisce about things. So he's sprinkled throughout the movie here and there through flashbacks and stuff like that. But the character of the Midnight Werewolf, I like it. He's just kind of another version of fucking Otis. But I mean, if you want craziness, carnage, and all that shit, and you like that style, this movie is for you. It's more of a sequel to The Devil's Rejects rather than House of a Thousand Corpses. So if you like Devil's Rejects, you're gonna love this. So I say I get the movie 3 dog bones. If you're into that shit, you're gonna love this. I'm not completely in love with Rob Zombie's style and the way he does things, but I mean, it was entertaining for me to sit through it and watch it. And Sherry Moon Zombie, she's probably, I don't know, in her 40s now. She's still fucking sexy as fuck. Bill Moseley, of course, I'm a huge Texas Chainsaw Massacre fan, so I'm always going to love anything that he's in. And then there is another scene that is an homage to Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, where they peel someone's face off. Bill Moseley does. He peels someone's face off with a knife. And you see the skin hanging, and it's reminiscent of that scene where they peel the DJ's face off in Texas Chainsaw 2. So that's nice. You have a couple little shout outs to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre series. But hey, it's called 3 from Hell. Check it out if you get the chance. Like I said, I only gave it 3 dog bones just because I'm not a super huge fan. But I mean, it was entertaining, man. It was entertaining, and I will see you motherfuckers later. This is Winston Wolf. And have a good night.